Hello guys, my name is AJ on behalf of Exile and we are back with a new tutorial on Learn HTML web series. This is part 5 and today we are going to learn the following things. The first one is tag and the linking pages. We are going to define the A tag, that is the link tag. Then I'll tell you the relative path names, absolute path names. Actually, the path names are the hyperlink references or the exact path to the web page you want to link your tag, that is a tag. What should you choose between relative and absolute path name? I mean, both of them have equal importance but depends on the scenario. Okay, so I'll be describing you in brief when and where you should choose which of them. And the last part will be linking other pages on the web. So you might be thinking, if you want to create your own website, then why the hell you want to link to somebody else's web pages? So consider a scenario: your website goes hit and somebody says, okay, link my web page to your page and I'll give you X amount. I'll give you certain dollars, I'll give you certain rupees, I'll give you certain money, I'll give you certain product, something. So in that case, you will be linking their web pages to your web pages. It is almost similar to linking your web, like the same within your website, but it has a bit of a difference with linking within the website. Okay, so now we shall talk more and code, sorry, talk less and code. So to start with, we'll copy the last one and paste it so that we can continue the coding within the same page. Okay, as I want to do that and you might not want to do that, whatever your preference is. So we'll open it with notepad++ and we'll open this page in the browser as well so that I can make changes and I can show you the changes. Okay, so this was the things we learned previously. This is a quick review. We are creating the basic page. This is the starting of the document. This is the heading tag. This is the next heading 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This paragraph. This is HR line. Then again paragraph. Then we have break tags. Then in third part we learned about creating the list, and then in fourth part we create the nested list and your glossary list. Now today is part 5, so I'll start with part 5. Yep. So if you want, then you can tell me. I'll delete all the coding. You can mention in the comments so that you guys are not getting frustrated by seeing all the previous codes. So this is part 5 of Learn HTML web series. Now let me show you one thing. So I'll first start with something else. We'll open so-called Google, or I don't want to open Google. Let's say we open exile.com. So you'll see the basic things. So there are read more. This is a link. There's a PNR inquiry, about policies, milestones, train route, schedule inquiry, train between stations, country list, province list, city list. There are many more links. So these are the A tags. A tags will point to, so you can see it at the bottom left of the screen. It shows the complete path. So this is the link to this page. If I click on this page, it will drive you to certain this page, and we can go back by pressing back on the keyboard, or this back. If you want to go forward, you can go forward again to the same page. I'll close this, and now today I'll teach you how to create these links. Okay, what to whatever you want. So we'll mention, this is first, we'll mention the paragraph. Okay, because paragraph is the starting or ending of any paragraph within which we can mention the links. It is like um, good for browser formatting. And in the future tutorials of designing the page, this is basically creating a simple static web page, and when I'll teach you how to design it properly as per your preference, then we will see the importance of these p tags, paragraph tags, and mentioning the other tags within this tag. So I'll start with creating a link. So anything which starts with angle brackets a and ends between angle bracket a is the link. So link, I'll create the link to our, say suppose, page 1. Okay, so link to page 1. So this is link to page 1, but we don't have any document path attached with it, so we'll do that. So to mention a path, we have href, and href means hyperlink reference. So as any attribute of tag, this, the value of href should be mentioned within the double quotes. And I'll copy this. We have to mention the complete page name, okay, along with the extension, or otherwise the system will not be able to find it and it won't be able to redirect you to the correct page. Say, see, now it is linked. It is showing, you can see in the bottom right corner, the path to this page. Now if I'll click on this page, see, the first page which we have created on the first lesson is now here. Now if I press back, then I am on the same page. Okay, so this is the starting of the basic website. Means you have created 2, 3, 4, 5 basic pages as per your requirement, and now you want to link those pages within your website. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 pages. Fourth is today's page. So what I'll do, I'll copy it, and I'll put a break tag so that you can see the new links in the new line. Okay, so this shall be link to page 2, link to page 3, and page 2.html, page 3.html. uh, See, we have linked to page 1, then we have linked to page 2, you can see in the bottom left corner. And if we click on link to page 3, so this was our page 3. We'll go back by pressing back button. If we go to link 2, this was our page 2. We'll come back here, and if you want, I'll I shall basically show you one more thing. So I'll create a test page, okay, wherein you can actually see what we are doing. Test.html, and uh, so what we'll do, we'll copy the starting and ending of the page so that it is properly structured. Yeah, so title of test page and test page, I'll put it in the heading tag so that many of you will be visiting this tutorial via mobile phone and you can see it without stressing your eyes. So this is test.html, and I'll put a break tag and shift on control C, and so this will be linked to test page. So test.html. So, and see guys, there is a difference between these colors. So this is the default color. Like purple color is the default color for the visited link you which you have visited, and the history of your browser remembers that particular page, and the page which you have either not visited, or you have cleared the history of your browser, or the that page is removed from the history of your browser, so it will be practically new for the browser. That means browser doesn't think that you have visited. So this is the blue color for the page which you have not yet visited. So once we click, we'll be here on the test page. Now you will be saying that why should we go by pressing back button. Now we have one more thing. I'll copy this one to see, and we'll create basically a link on the test page to page 4. Okay, so that we don't have to press the back button and we can simply come to the page back. Okay, so if we go to this one, so this is page 4, and uh, this is today we are seeing, so this is test page, and back to page 4. Okay, so this is basically like you can link 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 n number of pages you can link on your website. Means you can create a big website with many number of pages depending upon your requirement. So this is it, and now we come to our second point, that was creating relative path name and absolute path name. So guys, this was these pages are in the same directory, so we didn't give any path. So basically if you don't give any path, that server takes the relative path. Okay, and relative path is from the current directory, wherever that the page in the link you have created is. So like I'll give you another example of detailed test. So folder. Okay, and I'll move this, I'll copy this basically. Okay, test folder we have. So there are now two test pages, one is in this main folder, and the other one is in test folder. Okay, so now we want to link this page. So I'll open this test page in folder. Okay, and so guys, this was the test page. I'll test page in folder. So now guys, this is the page which is in the same directory. Now if we want to link this one, so then we have to copy this and this. So this was the folder is in the same learn HTML folder, and within the folder, if you want to tell the browser that the page is inside that particular folder, or the browser has to climb through that particular folder, climb inside the folder, then you can put forward slash. So forward slash means this is a folder, and browser has to go inside the folder to find a particular link. Okay, yes, now we will refresh this page and there is a new link. So this is link test page in the folder. Now you will see that this is not linked to, this is still linked to the test folder, because we have not mentioned this path here. So relative path is basically as per the current folder where the page is. So I want to go one directory upward, so double dot means one directory up, and then climb inside the directory to find this particular page. And if you want to go two directories up, you can mention double dot two times. Now we have only one directory here which is upwards, so we'll mention this. Now if we refresh the page, so boom, again we are on our page 4. So guys, this is basically relative path name. Okay, now I'll show you um, absolute path name as well. Link to page 4, and I'll copy this link to page 4. This one is relative, and this one is absolute. Okay, so for absolute path name, what you have to do, you have to copy the complete URL, or the folder path where the page is kept. Okay. And see this, guys, because computer use these backward slashes to find directory, but browser use forward directory. So whenever you copy the path, do not forget to replace the backslash with the forward slash. Otherwise you'll not be able to find the page, and you might scratch your head over and over again. So this one. Okay, now we are here. We'll again go to the test page in the folder. So see guys, this is the relative one and this is the absolute one. So this might create some problem. Most of the time this should not create the problem, but this time it is creating the problem. Okay, sorry. So we have mentioned test folder over here. We have to remove test folder because page 4 is not in test folder. We will go back to our page, we will refresh this, and this is absolute. Now there's some other problem, I suppose. Just 1 minute, guys. Yes, this path is basically correct. What I forgot was, if you want browser to identify a particular file from your um, system, mm, with the absolute path. So it's like as you can see in the bottom left of the page, there is file colon triple forward slash. So we will do the same in the link. So it is file colon triple slash, and this is now linked to that particular document. So we can refresh, and we can see that it has been visited page. So we are back to the fourth page, and so guys, this is basically the drawback of the absolute path, that if you are in the local system, then you have to mention this file colon triple forward slash triple forward slash, and if you are on the server, then you will have to mention it like this, that um, exile.com slash test folder slash one folder slash etc etc. So if you are working on the local system, then you will have to change it again, and if you are working on the web server, then you will have to change it again. So it will create a problem while you are working on it, and if you forget to change the link to the server's URL, it may create a problem, as the browser will not be able to find the documents on the server, because you must have changed it to your local system path when you are working on the local system. So kindly use, most of the times try to use this relative path, as this is very much easy. If you want to say, suppose I copy this learn HTML folder and put it anywhere means I'll cut this folder, not copy, I'll move this folder and then change even the directory. So this will never give an error, because all the pages are within the same directory and within the same folder structure, but the parent folder is only moved. Okay, so this will take the path itself, and if you are keeping this absolute URLs everywhere, then you have to change each and every time you change the folder or you do anything. Okay, but there is an advantage of absolute path name as well. I'll show you the advantage of the advantage. It is not basically an advantage, it is a necessity. Say suppose I'll delete this one, and I'll delete this also, so it will be linked to Google. Say suppose now we have to mention, so we will mention https google.com, and I'll create one more link, uh, link to say suppose Exire, and we'll do that exire.com. So guys, one more thing, if you want your website to means if you want me to use your website links as the test links or as the demo links, so kindly do leave your web address in the comments stating the page that which you guys want me to link to your web page, so that you guys might also get your website promotion, and other users will also feel good that I am not always keep using Google and Exile, because Exile is my website. So this is not like only promoting my website, just like distributing of knowledge. So if other people will come through your website, they might find new stuff which might be useful to them. And my vision is to connect each and everybody on the planet and facilitate what other portals are not facilitating. So this is the free promotion. I'll not be charging if I am using your website as an example for any of the thing, any of the steps in the process. And there is a separate procedure for sponsoring that is mentioned in the description of the video. Now coming back to this, I'll refresh the web page, so you can see these two links. I'll click on google.com. Google.com opens. We'll go back to our test page. We'll click on Exire. Now exire.com is open and it is done. So if you want, I can, like, we'll go back. Okay, so this covers linking web page, linking other pages of the web. So this, I'll tell you the use of this also. The main and the most important use of linking external web pages is for references. Okay, so if you are, say suppose, collecting any information for creating an means creating a page for the web for your website, and you want to copy the information, say suppose from Wikipedia or any other information source which is free to be used, but you want your users to know that the information is authentic, you can use those links as a reference. In that case, you will have to go in that particular website, and I'll give you an example. So if I search for Google on Google, okay, so this is Google on Google, and we'll get certain links. So this is Google's direct link, and we'll find Wikipedia's link. Okay, we have wiki. So see, this is Wikipedia's link. So if you are, say suppose, creating any article on Google, and if you want to gather the information, you gather it from Wikipedia or any web page, then you can straight away go to that particular web page. You can gather the information, and just like um, ethical practice of giving credits to other users or other websites for whatever work they have done in their lifetime. So what I'll do, I'll create one more tag. We'll paste the absolute path of that page, and we'll close the a tag, and within that a tag we'll mention link to Google Wiki. Means what language depends upon you and your requirement. I'm just giving you an example. So we are here, back here. So link to Google Wiki. Again, this same page will open here because I have given the same link, and we'll go back. And now the time is for bonus. So a tag, that is this tag, has one more attribute of target. Okay, if you do not mention target, it is by default this one is top. And if you want to open your link in the new tab, say suppose you don't want your users to be last time we clicked on this Google link to Google Wiki, so it was opening in the same page. Now if you want that your page means if user clicks on this link, he should not be redirected to that particular page, because your website will not be visible. Then you can use this target tag with the blank value. So you click on this, so see, it is opened in the new window, new tab, and your page is intact. So there are different values with the target, and they are for different purposes. Say suppose target's value is blank, window, top, and other values. I'll teach those values of the target attribute in the future tutorials, not in the next tutorial, but in the future tutorials as and when we go towards that direction. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you want to view all the tutorials, you can visit exire.com. And if you want to receive future updates regarding this channel from YouTube, you can click on subscribe, and you can share this video if you want to spread the information and knowledge among others, as I do. Thanks a lot. Thanks once again. Have a nice day. Bye bye.